Previously on Bravely Default 2, the party used some OP endgame builds to defeat the rest of the local mini-bosses, the rest of the Halls of Tribulations, and a souped-up version of Gwydion. Now all we need to do is beat the Knight's Nexus and finally get a happy ending. Okay, let's visit the Outer Oceans.
Very well. It is time. Fire, water, wind, and earth, by your power may the heroes of light go forth.
What? Looks like that killed her.
I always knew and accepted my fate. I knew it was my duty as a princess of Musa. But you chose this of your own free will. To fight. To make a stand against calamity and misfortune.
You chose it too. We wouldn't be here if you hadn't. It's nothing to do with fate or the crystal's blessing. We all chose this.
Exactly. Free will is what brought us here.
Aye. We might have all had our various reasons. But why sweat the details, right? What's important is that we all chose to be with one another. I chose to ask Adelle along my travels, and she chose to stick with me. I took one look at her, and I could see that she was tough and reliable, and just who I needed along for the ride.
Yeah. I guess I saw something similar. I saw someone I could trust. Even if he did turn out to be even more of a bonehead than I suspected.
Hey! I thought we weren't getting into the details. You'd think I'd said that enough times by now.
Alright. The Knight's Nexus is somewhere on this island. We need to find it, and we need to end this. Let's move out.
Wait, it looks like a world map? Not real. It has the same music as the world map for some reason. Leaving the world behind. The final battle will soon be upon us. Aye, and fancy having to leave our world in order to fight it, eh? Yeah, I never imagined it would come to this. But we have to see this through now that we've come so far. You bet we do. No turning back now. Certainly not. Onwards to the depths of a world beyond our own, where the Knight's Nexus awaits. Yep, we're nearly there now. Alright, no slacking, you lot. Let's see this through to the end. Don't worry, Elvis. Nothing's going to stop us now. The time has come to finish things, once and for all. Aye, and remember, we're not just doing this for us. We're doing it for the heroes of light who came before us. And all those who have suffered at the hands of the Knight's Nexus. All those whose lives have been destroyed. All humans and all fairy kind too shall live in peace once more. This is it, guys. Let's do it. Spell Blossom obtained. Bunch of rocks. What the? Seth met Bravely's chosen hero Jane Doe. And they apparently unblocked the path. Nasty surprise.
This is gonna be fun. Thought it was just a bookworm, did you?
Smart cravat. Nasty surprise.
Everyone okay?
Okay, Melchior obtained. Don't see any new enemy types. It's getting dark. What the heck?
See a thing in this fog.
Joe Blogg saved me here, okay. I'm not really seeing that many different names compared to the ones I've met before when doing the boat minigame. Are they just people in my region or something? Or are they only people actually playing this game? Nasty surprise.
Time to...
Diamond chestplate. Nasty surprise. Gold hairpin. That's a lot of enemies.
A lot of monsters.
Good thing we have AoEs. And allies like this another guy.
What's that?
The Heroes of Light. I was pretty nervous at first. They wouldn't stop telling me how humans were stupid, barbaric creatures. But they were wrong, I know that now. Humans aren't stupid and they aren't barbaric. They definitely don't deserve to be destroyed. Which is why... I've solved the riddle of that wee book at last. Does that mean my journey's come to an end? Of course it doesn't. The others want to see this through, and by crikey, so do I. They need my help, and that's the only reason I need to help them. Which is why... Father, Sir Sloan, you will not have to wait much longer. My duty as a sign of Musa will soon be fulfilled. I must put an end to this. And I must ensure that no such tragedy blights the world again. Which is why... Only one who hails from the other side may cross the outer oceans, and so you will prove useful to your friends in more ways than one. That's what the Queen of the Fairies said. The whole reason I was washed up on that beach is so I could be here today. And now I've made this far, there's no turning back. Which is why... we have to... destroy the Knight's Nexus. Okay, please tell me there's a save point. I don't want to go in with my normal encounter setup. Guess our big final battle's waiting for us down there. Let's do this.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Never forgive. Never forget. All wisdom, all memory, all must be gathered unto me.
It wants it all for itself, huh? Every single memory in the world.
Aye, and not for a good reason. Filthy, corrupted creature. It just wants to destroy the lot of them, to gobble them up full stop.
Never forgive. Never forget. Those who feared my knowledge, who tried to lock me away, none shall be forgiven.
Hear me, Nexus. It is not your knowledge that mankind fears. It is your greed, your insatiable need to consume all that we remember, all that we hold dear.
Lies! Lies! You fear my wisdom, its perfection. I would see the scattered fragments of memory gathered, the meaningless given meaning. All knowledge subsumed into one glorious whole. That obstructs, needlessly hinders my purpose. It must be obscured, extinguished, annihilated.
All right, we've got a world to save.
So we've got to deal with the hands again, and we have to scan it again? Seriously?
Okay. I got you. Just what a doctor.
Here we go.
I got you.
I shall
Just
fight
what a
with all
doctor.
my to suddenly look much brighter.
Okay, compounding. See if these... what can we use on these hands again?
One
Want to see what I can really...
Tread is valid. Okay.
Time to play my trump card.
Alright, I'll at least keep the hands down for now. X potion and make an elixir for self.
Much better.
Oh man, get it!
I got gravity.
Let's go!
Sorry to be a pain. Now it's time to get serious.
Okay. Ultima Sword. X potion. And make elixir for self.
Get ready for everything I want. You are about to witness my true power. Light knows no bounds.
Scan you. Haste everyone. Yes, we can actually do AoE haste now. Re-raise. Regen.
Lend us your power. Lend us your power.
Want to see what I can really do?
Shuriken. And Numb Needle.
Time to play my trump cards. Want to see what I can really do? Time to play my trump cards.
Alright. Imperial Edge. Become lightning. And 2 milk poisons.
Let me at 'em.
Much easier than... so far it's a bit easier than those Halls of Tribulations. Mostly because I already have all the goodies from there.
Want to see what I can really do? Oh, I better be ready for this. Let's do this.
Okay, let's finish it off with Ultima Sword. And then 1 elixir just in case.
Who's next?
All shall be annihilated. All shall be destroyed.
She still has 1 more form.
I am free at last of the chains that bound me. Free to wreak desolation on the land. All shall be devoured. All shall be consigned to oblivion. Destruction, annihilation, all shall be consumed.
Is she taking her Asterisk again?
Where am I?
can't remember my name.
Who am I? Who are you?
What's happening?
Give your memories up to oblivion. Return to the void, to nothingness.
I can't remember anything.
Who am I again?
I don't understand. Where am I? What's going on?
Here it comes! The whole world is counting on us.
Wow, looks pretty bad. Remember. But Seth seems to be fine.
Adelle, you left your hometown to search for your sister, remember? And you were brave enough to show us that you were a fairy even though that put you in danger. You risked your life to spread your wings and rescue Martha. You're the only one of your kind willing to give humans a chance. And more than that, you're our friend.
I'm Adelle, hero of light and chosen warrior of the Crystal of Fire. Much better.
Come and get it!
Oh man, Adele's kind of in trouble though. Okay, can only use remember on you two.
Elvis, don't tell me you've forgotten who you are. Not after you finally unlocked the secrets of that book. You're the best scholar I know, and an even better friend. Nothing phases you, or ever gets you down. And you taught me the best lesson I've ever learned. Don't sweat the details.
Dead. And I've not forgotten who I am. Elvis, the Earth Crystal's very own hero of light, reporting for duty. I hope you're looking out for me up there, Lady Emma.
Okay, I'm probably gonna want to use some elixir on you.
Okay, guys, let's finish this.
Okay, finally, remember, Gloria.
Gloria, you have to remember. You're the last princess of Musa. You set out on a quest to take back the crystals, and you finally found them all. You're proud, and strong, and totally committed. You were even ready to give your life to save the world. I'll never forget you, or what you've done, or what we've been through together. You have to remember.
Yes. I am Gloria. I am a hero of light, chosen by the water crystal.
Begone, dissipate, perish. You are exiled to oblivion. You shall be lost, forgotten.
What? Oh no! I don't even have commands! Please remember! Remember who you are! You have to remember! Come on, Demi, you can't go forgetting who you are now of all times!
I remember!
Why was that part not voiced? Brave! Wait, how many times can I brave? This is unprecedented. Is he just gonna get infinite actions for the rest of this fight? Did I glitch out the game?
You won't get rid of me that easily. I'm not going anywhere.
You'll not be obliterating this one's memory anytime soon.
He's our friend, our partner. We've been through hell together.
We'll never forget him. And as long as that's true,
I'll always be here.
we will survive this. All of us.
Magnifying glass. Haste everyone. Regen everyone. Re-raise everyone.
A little magical assistance. Lend us your power. Protect us.
Time to play my trump cards.
Damn it, she can eat into our BP. Question is, can I inflict you with anything? You're a final boss, I don't imagine I could. Oh, it actually worked. The final boss of all things, weak to paralysis. Okay. Not Dread, though.
Get it! Okay, alright! I got you! Perfect! I got you!
Thank you for your assistance.
Perfect!
Time to get serious.
Okay, let's just knock you out one shot. So first, Ultima Sword. Then we go Compound an Elixir. One more Ultima Sword and one more Elixir. Wait, which one was it again? I think the Night Nexus took my memory of everything, of all the item placements.
Sorry, don't take it personally.
Yeah, I think Gwydion was meant to be the strongest boss, not this thing. Is that really it?
The Nexus! We finally did for it!
It's really over, isn't it?
That was kind of an anticlimactic death animation. I was expecting more explosions and energy dissipating and such. Instead, it just kind of shrank into the ground.
There's just the one page left. Let's see now.
Maybe it's our memories.
Thank you. All of you.
What's happening?
I think this island might have been relying on the Nexus to keep it whole.
Then we need to get out of it.
It's no good. There's no time.
Teleport stone.
No! We can't give up now! We mustn't!
What's happening?
Look, everyone!
You have done well, heroes of light. The Night's Nexus is no more.
Now we return to our true purpose, that of balancing the four great powers.
The land shall be fertile once more, the seas calm and gentle. Peace shall return.
But should your kind succumb once more to temptation, give in to anger, calamity shall soon befall you.
But not now, not here. Thanks to your efforts, this chapter is at an end.
the night's nexus has fallen, and the wall between humanity and fairykind too shall fall.
This being so, accept this, our final blessing.
You shall be returned to the world from whence you came.
Home at last, huh?
Aye, seems like it. All's well that ends well, eh?
But is it really, truly over?
Yeah, I think it is this time.
But Seth might go back to his own world.
Time to go home. Everyone ready?
Yes. How could... But why?
Does that mean Seth is back at his port town? Maybe he'll find out what happened to his crew? They actually show us the class I beat the game with. Alright, it seems to be the end this time. Sure went through quite a bit. I feel like this game the story isn't too bad, but the side quests were kind of killed it for me just because they seem like meaningless filler. Probably should have skipped any side quest that wasn't directly related to the major characters, huh? That probably would have been the ideal way to play the game. And also, I think the counterattack gimmick got pretty out of hand towards the end, especially with the get BP in reaction to anything mechanic that the bosses had. Yeah, that's why maybe it was to balance out the inevitable cheese strategies people would use, but even still, just feels like both sides are just get so powerful that they have to make the exact correct actions in order to wipe each other out before the other can move. Kind of like modern Yu-Gi-Oh! The only way to win is to keep your opponent from playing, and to kill them before they can play. That does seem to be exactly how we have to beat the late game bosses. Don't let them do anything with their massive stores of BP from their stupid counter reactions. Yeah, I'm not sure I could have beaten all those bosses without looking up all those endgame strategies online. The ones such as the Ultima Sword strategy, or the BP bump strategy. I wonder if the people who programmed the game already knew about such strategies and deliberately designed the final bosses to require them. really do not see how we could beat some of those hull tribulations without going full cheese. If there's at least 3 enemies per fight, and each one can get massive stores of BP just from you doing anything. Yeah, also, there were some quality of life features that really should have been there. For scanning the enemies, it should show you all of their ailment, weaknesses, and resistances as well, but it doesn't. It only shows you their weapon and element weaknesses, and that's it. It also would have been nice if it would also record any counterattack you've ever seen before, so you could figure out how to play around it. So, and the quest system, it really needs to give you a log of all completed quests as well. I actually had to keep a Google document showing all the quests I completed, just so I wouldn't have to worry about looking it up as much. Yeah, that really seems strange considering most modern games do have have proper quest logs. No. As for the antagonists, I feel like they come off as a bit the main. I feel like Adam comes off as weaker than Brave and Kaiser Oblivion. Brave and Kaiser Oblivion had relations to at least one of the main protagonists, and their motives were kind of built up over time. But this guy, yeah, Adam, his motives were just kind of thrown in there at the last minute, and didn't really make quite as much sense. Also, I think the closest we have to someone being a villain being related to the main character would be Edna, but even then, we aren't quite sure how she sided with the Knight's Nexus. Yeah, it feels like some parts of the story are missing, at least compared to previous entries. Maybe this game will have a sequel that'll explain some of this. Maybe there's some kind of greater villain behind even the Knight's Nexus. Yeah, if they have Bravely Second, maybe they'll have Bravely Second too. Maybe this will even tie together to 2 different universes. The 2 different Asterisk universes. Doubtful. But one can hope, right? Okay, so do we get to see what Seth's homeworld looks like? Because we know he must have been taken there. It's not like they just killed him off. It's not like he had any life support gimmick like... no life support gimmick like Tiz did he? Continue? Why is it continue instead of load game? That's weird.
Hear me. You who chose the harder path, though eternal peace awaited you. That path is not yet at an end. I am Wind, by whose blessing you did take your place among the heroes of light. And the wind knows no end, no place of rest. This being so, your journey must continue.
So which world does he end up in?
Welcome home.
However, the credits are continuing. I was hoping we would actually get to see a bit of Seth's homeworld, but I guess not. Nope, he's just staying... he's staying in Gloria's world this time. But maybe Seth's homeworld will become the location of the next game, hopefully. You know, I feel like there are some interesting concepts, like how the librarian Asterisk works, the save files and such, as well as how the Asterisk you can actually retain knowledge even if you lose it. Yeah, I feel like there's a skeleton for a good story there, but they didn't really develop it as much as they should have. One more thing that would have helped would be to have a combat log. If you set the game at the highest speed, then it's going to be hard to keep track of all the counters and actions and such. Having a combat log would allow you to figure out what happened in the turn that the enemy somehow defeated you. Okay, Finn for real. New Game Plus has been unlocked. This might give me the chance to beat Adam the first time around, though. That would still take quite a bit of grinding. I'm not sure I want to even borrow with that. You can carry over jobs and items from the completed save game. Don't forget to save when you finish the game so you can make use of this feature. Save. Will take me to the Isle of Nothingness. New Game Plus. And there's the crest for actually completing the game for real. I probably should have made Adelle a freelancer instead for the extra speed, since it's not like since I could probably have enough elixirs to actually outlast the boss anyways. Okay, this is interesting. The boat lady got replaced by a new one. Is this person also a fairy? Huh? Because I figured, I just realized if Eileen died, then who's gonna allow us to collect items from the boat minigame? Who is this exactly? And we can't even talk to her like a normal NPC. Don't take any unnecessary risk. Boat lending woman number 2. Okay, turns out I missed some diaries throughout the journey. Bernard's diary. I must confess, until I saw them with my own eyes, I was very dubious of the tale that odd girl told us of the crystals, but it seems she spoke true enough. And what an assortment she had assembled for the assault on Musa. Quite the gaggle of misfits, I must say. The stone-faced soldiers of Holograd, a bishop of Rheimdall, an artist of all the ridiculous things. The latter pair gifted with Asterisk, of course. But first to fall in the assault was not amusing at all, but a man of Holograd. The Beastmaster Asterisk I acquired from him made it quite the worthwhile distraction. I hope to gather more in time. Something tells me one can never have too many. Huh, so there was a Beastmaster before Anihal. And when all was over, the War Crystal was mine into the bargain. Sablon sits in the palm of my hand. But where to begin? Ah, such fun. Seriously, they could have fit this last line onto this page as well, but for some reason they didn't. Weird. Is that all we're getting out of this book? Huh. I found another one. Lady Emma's diary. Eileen helped me to trace the history of the Knight's Nexus back to its beginnings 1,000 years ago, and the search led me to a certain strange book. It responded to my asterisk somehow. I could suddenly read a little of what had been gobbledygook until moments ago. I'd like to gather another asterisk or two and see if more might help, but it'd be easier said than done. Eileen obviously can't go anywhere, and I doubt the fairies will hand anything over if I go waltzing in the magma without her. And after what happened to Sir Sloan, the Asterisk of Bravery's not around anymore either. I've managed to keep my body from aging for a while using my powers, but I can tell that won't be working for much longer. Oh well, it's what it is. I was only ever delaying the inevitable. Not that I'm giving up just yet. There's a way of reading that book, and I'll not rest until I found it. It's the least I can do, given the sacrifices others have made. Oh Godric. Helio's Diary. By the hand of Bishop Helio, Chief Inquisitor, a certain Will, free man of Rheimdall, stands accused of nightly foregatherings of pernicious fiends in the wayward woods. Though upon consulting the records of our Lord's most holy judgments, I find nothing conclusive relating to these creatures. Various sources lead me to conclude that the abominations were in question are none other than fairies, the accursed race we had long hoped banished from this world. In keeping with the long and noble tradition of our lands, which holds all fairy kind to be the enemy of all that is holy, I shall endeavor to persuade Archbishop Dominic of the justice of the actions we must take. All being well, 2 days hence, the suspect will face the judgment of the Lords. He didn't mention anything about Holograd, even though he works for them. He must have written this with the idea that it'd be made public, that someone would find it, but without compromising his position. But he does seem to know that the Wayward Woods is near Magmel. The Mayor's Diary. Finally, I've got a moment to myself to grab me quill and get a few thoughts down on paper. I think it was only a week ago that we got our first inkling of what was in store. Then, before we knew it, an awful sickness had spread like wildfire, and most of the villagers were out for the count. Now, I know the odd thing about medicines and potions and what have you, but I wouldn't call myself a professional by any means. Normally, I'd ask the neighboring villages for help, but we've been completely snowed in lately. To be honest, I thought we were done for. And what do you know, a good old-fashioned miracle. 4 heroes chose that very moment to pay Enderno a visit. I told them about the dire straits we were in, and they knew just what to do. They went and fetched some special herb, and used it to make a cure. Long story short, they saved the village. Everyone was over the moon, of course, and we weren't shy about letting them know how much we appreciate what they've done. A few days later, they set up again, but before they left, one of their number, a woman by the name of Eileen, said she wanted to give me a present to thank us for her hospitality. Well, imagine the look on my face when she handed me a Stonkin Grey precious stone. Apparently, it's a magic yoke called an Asterisk that grants its owner healing powers. For a village like ours out in the back of Beyond, it's a priceless artifact, no doubt about it. Safe to say, I couldn't thank her enough for her generosity. After I left, I started hearing rumors of a group of 4 heroes of light who were doing the rounds, helping all sorts of folks all around the place. Well, I think I have a fair idea who those 4 heroes might be. I wish them the best on their journey. May the road rise to meet them and the wind always be at their back. Strange that he just let someone read his diary while he's standing in the room. It was written in the ancient script of Musa. The preparations for the ceremony are complete. Now all it remains is to ask the crystals to lend me their aid in sealing away the Knight's Nexus. This shall cost me my life, it is but a trifling price to pay. Alas, it seems my actions cannot keep the horror sealed away forever. Esmeralda informs me that the fiend's powers now rival those of the gods themselves. This being so, the ceremony can only imprison it for 2 centuries at best. Thus, the descendants of the one who initiates the ceremony, my own descendants, must in turn lay down their lives in order to replenish the crystal's power. The Knight's Nexus cannot be slain, and therefore it is clear what must be done. Yet it pains me beyond measure to lay this terrible burden on those who come after me. But it was one of our blood who caused all of this, and so a price must be paid. Inanna, beloved sister, in the name of my dear friend, the man who loved you and who was robbed of his life, I solemnly vow this to stop you. I hope to be reunited with you one day, in a better place than this. So the Knight's Nexus is Inanna. Esmeralda's Diary, written in fairy script. Good thing we have a fairy in the party, huh? In the beginning, Inanna was motivated by nothing more than a love of learning. She craved wisdom and wished to know all that there was to know under the sun. It was to this Inanna that I revealed what she so desperately sought. The secrets of the Asterisk and the Fountain of Knowledge. I shall never forget her surprise delight, nor that of the black-haired youth who accompanied her when first she came to Magmel. She was blessed with a truly extraordinary gift, and mastered the mysteries of the sacred stones in short order, even offering suggestions for new asterisks too numerous to mention. I so enjoyed our daily discussions and debates. Indeed, that enjoyment was what blinded me to her deception, and to the surreptitious creation of an asterisk of her own, that of the librarian. It was a stone filled with and able to call upon vast troves of knowledge and memory, and Inanna made full use of it until no secret, no truth was unknown to her. It was by using that knowledge that she caused her Asterisk to take a form that concealed its very existence from we fairies. When in time the darkest of all things came into her knowing and attempting to use that forbidden knowledge to prolong her life indefinitely, she was changed, corrupted, reduced a little more than a mindless creature driven by the insatiable desire to devour knowledge, to gorge itself on memory, and gorge herself she did. No living being was safe, and she consumed the minds of human and fairy alike, and even that of her once beloved black-haired companion. Would that I had never taught her of the Asterisk, or the Fountain of Knowledge. My remorse at having done so will haunt me until the end of time. Seems that they said there was a black-haired companion. I guess that means the lover of Inanna. I'm supposing he's supposed to be related to Seth somehow. Maybe Seth is his reincarnation or something, because Seth still looks like a young man, so he's probably not exactly related to her. He's probably not the same person unless he was reincarnated somehow, or maybe he was a zombie. Nah, then we wouldn't be able to heal him. Now, I don't think there are any more diaries I can use to find out more about Seth's origins, though. Just an implication that he might be related to Inanna's lover somehow. But Seth does mention he was does have memories of being a sailor, so that is very weird. And there's also a thing where his return to the beach was delayed compared to the other party members. Could that be related to Inanna's lover in some way? Yeah, hopefully there'll be Bravely Second 2 so we can actually clear all this up. Unless there's some diary I'm still missing. I noticed there was not... even when I looked online, no one was able to find a diary in Holograd. Which is very weird. Because every city was supposed to have one. Yeah, maybe it's supposed to be there, but they forgot to activate the event flag for it. I don't know. Maybe that would have cleared up even more, or at least maybe give us more information about Adam's motivations and how he came to all these conclusions. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can get out of the diaries. And this game. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and maybe try the game for yourself.